Alright guys, jumping back into a tournament, well a new tournament, but back into the tournament for Tech Find. We got the Guado Glories taking on the Luca Goers, Ronso Fangs taking on the Kill Beasts. So we get seeded there a little bit, so it's not too bad. Unfortunately, we do have to face off against the Guado Glories, so I mean we'll take it, it's fine. Kill Beasts though knocked out really early on, so we'll take it. Yeah, I mean, we're really at this weird point, and I talked about this a few videos ago as well, but we're just going for tech finds, but we're actually not learning a lot of those techniques. Honestly, a large reason is because I don't know if we have much use for them. I don't know, honestly, I'm probably going to talk all this, and then realize like later on, like, oh, I did have a use for all these tech finds, and I should have learned, you know, technique XYZ or whatever I should have learned. But for now, we're just getting tech finds, opening up tech slots. We have everyone locked to the teams they're on. So in locking everyone to the teams they're on, we don't actually have any sort of new techniques like entering the league, right? Like if I put Tats in the game, then Invisible Shot would be used more often, and then that would be a thing. Like we would see more varied things, but we kind of have everyone locked to where they are. And I mean, that's actually going to continue, I think, for the rest of our more recent journeys. This is probably a dumb idea. Man, big mistake, but that's fine. But yeah, because we have the Besaid Aurochs coming after this one, and we're just going to lock everyone to their original teams, because it just makes sense, right? And I'm going to put Waka on my team, of course, because, I mean, you could argue, like, oh, but the original team is Tidus. I'm like, no, it's Waka. We're not hiring, you know, contract Jack Shot users to win us games. We're having Waka with his Auroch spirit, and that's that, you know. So Grip Gloves, Super Goalie, and Anti-Nat 2, so maybe a Volley? Oh, we're so lucky. How lucky though? Do we make it lucky? That's the real question. Oh, there it is. Eager scores, it's going up 1-0. Alright, so you got Nav Guado here in the midfield. We're just going to tackle right through, right? Like, we don't care about anything else. Got Gear Guado tackle through. I mean, really, that's the thing, though. Because they're so fast, we know we're going to get a bunch of encounters. We know it's going to be a whole thing. But if we just have them tackle through as much as we can, then we'll be fine. Like, that's all it really comes down to. Pass to Blappa, and then we're just going to get Blappa another opportunity, right? He's just got to get really close to do it. Paw encounters, but we don't care about Paw. Really, I don't know if we care about anyone, because we have Tackle Slip too. It's really hard for us to even be concerned about losing the ball in a tackle. But yeah, it's going to be 2-0. We'll take it. Alright, so you got Nav Guado here pushing midfield. And there it is. Barrick stealing the ball. I mean, at this point, it's just repetitive, right? Like, we're just killing him. We're just killing him. Auto Guado seems a little bit slower. I mean, he took quite a bit of distance there to get to Barrick. And that allowed Blappa to get way, like, a ways ahead. Essentially. Gonna pass to Blappa though. Basically just make sure Blappa can score again. You know, get it going. I'm not sure when we're gonna finish the journey, but we're gonna finish it with Blappa scoring a lot at least. I think I talked about this before. I think my estimate, I mean, what video is this? Like 260 something? Gosh, I don't even know. I think my estimate is like early 300s. Specifically 315 to 325. That's my newest guess on like when we finish the series. Between episode 315 and 325. I mean, I think that's pretty concise. I don't know. That seems fairly accurate, right? Like everybody said in the 300s. It's like, dude, that's true. Yeah, 350 and 325 gives you just enough to be like, all right, you know, that's a good guess. That's not a cop out of like between episode 1 and 500. But yeah, we're gonna pass to Blappa here. Really, we just want Blappa to score again. It's actually gonna be harder than you would imagine because the speed of the players. I think Nob is probably gonna get in on this potentially, and that's gonna be annoying. Ada encounters first. Just multiplayer encounters are just the most like frustrating. Looks like Nob actually is not. I don't know what he's doing actually. He's just kind of swimming around. He's just having a good day, man. So Ada misses, and then we do get the shot off. We're not as close as we would like to be, but we can make this work. There it is, 4-0. Now, I think I'd given the estimate of I want to get at least 25 experience a game for each player. I think we definitely have done that for Blappa in this first half, but we'll see what we have for Eager. Nap pass and 4-0 into the second half. It's not too bad. It's a little bit of experience for them. Yeah, exactly 25 for Blappa. 5 for Eager. I mean, all in all, it's not terrible, right? Like, it's fine. I guess cumulatively, we just want 50 per, like, game, if anything. I think that puts us on a good track. I mean, I think we need, what, 7,212 experience to be level 99, though. I think that is the final requirement, if I'm not mistaken. We're just going to barrack encounter everyone all the time. That's going to be the plan. Yeah, then we're going to have Autoguado tackle through. Like I said, a lot of tackling through, right? Like, we're not really doing too much. We are actually, though, increasing our chance of being encountered and, like, tackled through, though. Like, that's the main thing. Like, because tackle slip 2, I mean, 70% chance is really good. Like, that's really good, right? But we get tackled 5 times. What is the chance that a 70% chance happens 5 times in a row? I mean, there's actual math to back that up, you know? But it's just, you know, it's a little bit of a risk. It's not too bad, but, you know, we have to acknowledge it, I feel. Anyways, you got Navguado pushing midfield here. It's going to sound weird, but I actually kind of get disappointed whenever we get tournaments where we're seeded now. Because my mindset is honestly flipped to a degree where I'm like, I just care about experience. And when we're seeded, we get less games to get experience in. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much I really care about TechFind. Like, it really, in my opinion, it has become one of those things where I'm just not incredibly... Like, you know, I'm not like, this is the thing I gotta do, you know, because we've gotten so many techniques, right? We're in such a good spot. But we're actually gonna pass to Eager. I'm just gonna try to involve him if I can, although he is a fairly well covered. Take the tackle from Nob. We really need tackle slip too. There it is. I mean, that's thankful, right? Super goalie active. Pretty good super goalie, but not enough. We do go up 6-0. Big rip for Noiguado there. Alright, so we wither tackle through. Unfortunate, though. They do retain the ball. But not this time? Yeah, if I figured. I was going to say, like, I said it in advance, but I was like, we've got, like, 50 attack going at, like, 20 or 30 endurance. Like, there's no way they retain the ball. I mean, they could have, but that would have been just a miracle. Like at that point, that would have been like, oh my gosh, this team is insane. This team is on a new level that we cannot reach. All right, well, we're going to push up here. Let auto tackle through. I mean, there's just so much. There's just so much letting auto tackle through. He does have Blappa shoot, so I mean, that obviously limits us. We have to, oh my gosh, we have to not mess up like that. That was a huge, huge mistake. We're taking risks. Oh, but we get punished. We're going to lose the technique here. Alright, well, we had to take the risk. I had to do double, because my shoot was reduced, right? Like, I can't get past him with my pass, and I can't do it with my shoot if it's reduced. So I just had to get Eager the ball any way possible. The only annoying thing to... Oh, my... then Eager loses it. The only annoying thing, which I think I should be able to prevent, because I'm going to record another game right after this one, but I'll forget that I lost a technique and then play, like, the next day and just completely, like, have a 4 technique player, right? Because I won't ever re-equip anything. I'll just forget it was a thing and then move on. And I mean, that's always a bad time. Arguably, I should check every single technique, but honestly, after playing so many games, it's like, it becomes like just an immediate, like, all right, like, go through here, we know we have the techniques. Like, it feels like it becomes like an immediate just skip over all this stuff. But anyways, Autoguado with the ball. I mean, they're making a good fight, but it would be a better fight if they weren't 6-0 down and also encountering all of my field players. Just some small tips, you know. Yeah, I think the Guado, even now, are one of the most annoying teams to face. Just because, like, they're so fast, right? And they just force the encounters, and you're just kind of like, come on, like, when is this going to stop? Nah, we'll just go with a nap shot. I don't think it's actually going to make it, but there is a chance of a volley shot. And maybe we sleep. I actually don't know if we can. I don't know if Noi has anti. Oh, it looks like anti. Oh, it looks like we're a little bit too far away for the volley shot. That's a shame. I thought we had it there. My plan was to bounce off Noi, get the volley shot, and then kind of go from there. I guess volley shot might have been the technique we lost in hindsight. I mean, it's not impossible, right? He's got Gear Guado pushing midfield. Gonna go for the Venom shot too. Really impressive, except there's no time left. And Lake Cam's gonna block that immediately. There it is. 6-0 is gonna be our final score here. It's not too bad for us. A little bit of experience for them. A little bit for us. That's not too bad. Yeah, 31 for our forwards. And the Psyches beat the Fangs. It's unfortunate. And then we beat the Glories. The Psyches are really good, so we don't want to lose against them, but we may. We're undefeated now, but you never know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. When you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.